X-Men Dark Phoenix, set to be about as bad or worse than Fantastic Four. How? Now look, take everything we talk about hearsay, we don't know up until the final product is out. But be very clear, in the know that test screenings have happened for Dark Phoenix multiple times for the original version, and then the reshoots obviously getting added, so they got a new, they got to get the new ones out there in front of people. So naturally people are going to see a cut of the movie. Now, we don't know what the sources are, and sometimes they can be wrong, sometimes they can be correct, we don't know, but certainly there's been a lot said about X-Men Dark Phoenix. A lot of it negative, naturally so. Just the worry behind this movie is enough to make you question everything. So, going off of that, looking at these reports, certain people that say, they have connections that are saying that this movie is so bad, it's like Fantastic Four levels bad. I'm talking about the 2015 version, the one that triggers me. I don't know anymore. On one hand, I'm inclined to believe it, because every time we see a movie with this many problems behind the scenes and things happening and reshuffles and moving around release dates this much and reshooting entire endings of movies, it usually turns out pretty bad. There's a few scenarios where it turns out okay, but usually this is a bad sign. Once again, it's a first-time director on this big of a project with Simon, so it's like, it lends it a little bit more, I guess, it's a little more valid, right? It is. Because it's like, okay, I could see where they're coming at this from. And then also, just you combine that with the news of the reshoots and the extensive reshoots they had at that, where people were like, no, it's like 2 months of reshoots, and reporters were like, yeah, it is, and then other people were like, no, it's like 2 weeks, and then it was like 2 months. But they denied it. So it's not really looking positive about this one, and I want it, the cynic in me wants this movie to be bad, because I abandoned this ship after Days of Future Past, although obviously I loved Logan, but I'm talking about the core X-Men, like Apocalypse was just pure garbage. So the cynic in me wants this movie to just go away and never be seen. But at the same time, there is a piece of me that hopes that this movie is so good that all of us just like, oh, well, I better eat my ticket now, or whatever I've made a bet on, because I want to be, I was wrong. It could be that. But it's going to be a tough sell.